Music cued. Check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone else in between, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK, or TK Tiger, and this is TigerTails Radio Season 15, Episode 21, as we rapidly approach the halfway mark, which is very strange. But, as always, I am not alone in this little endeavour to fill your Monday with a bit of bullshit for 90 minutes. There is also Xavier Wolf.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. And there is also Mr. Charleston Rat.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, and we'll be here for another hour and a half to fill your ears with noise stuff. We're going to talk about our weeks, not about your weeks. We have the Discord, we have the YouTube chat, neither of which I'll be paying attention to because I'll be pressing buttons, but those other people, they should be paying attention to the chats and things. And, hopefully it will all go nice. And then we can have some jackboxing around about 9 o'clock. I've currently got the Quiplash lined up, and then there should be some more fun. And Corn Husky says, orange or pineapple squash snack or tea? No, it's juice. It's like a concentrated thing you add water to. And that is orange and pineapple flavoured. It's very tasty. That is my drink of choice. Mr. Xavier, what is your drink of choice tonight?
Blackcurrant juice. Blackcurrant cordial.
Ah, cordial. And Charleston, what is your drink of choice tonight?
A glass of water.
Ah, H2O in its unfettered form. And
From the tap.
From the tap. So, we have Southpaw in chat. We have Ben in chat. We have Corn Husky in chat. We have Jennifer Batgirl in chat. We have Xavier Wolf in chat. We have me in chat. I haven't seen Tajiri pop up yet. I'm expecting he's probably around somewhere if Corn Husky is. Oh, Tajiri is there. Hello, Tajiri. Good afternoon/evening. It is evening. The clocks have gone forward. I've missed out on an hour of sleep. I'm happy about this, as I am every time this happens. But on that note...
You need to plan ahead for it.
Huh?
You need to plan ahead for it. You know when it's going to change, so you need to plan ahead and get to bed earlier.
No. Basically. Besides which, I don't technically lose an hour of sleep. I lose an hour of staying awake. Because I'll be up and about, and then all of a sudden it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning as opposed to 1 o'clock in the morning, like what it's supposed to be. And I'll be like going, oh, well, that happened then. Bastards. But fortunately, it happens over a weekend, so I can just stay in bed for an hour longer afterwards. So I'm not losing an hour of sleep or anything. What I am just doing is losing an hour of stuff to get things done time in, which I get back in October, which is fine. I would quite like to just observe the October one and just basically gain an hour all the time. But then we'd end up kind of a day late after 24 of these. So it doesn't always necessarily work. But enough about DST shenanigans. Let's talk about how our week's been.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
How's your week been?
Yeah, this has been the week before everything changed. So yeah, short week. Short week.
Yes.
Which means trying to crowbar everything into 4 days. Good times.
Hey, fun.
Which we'll be doing this week as well. So yeah, work hasn't been the worst. Have had to plan a whole bunch of things ready for this coming week so that I can go into new team setup with the right headspace and then see what happens with the payday letters. Because that's this week for some reason. I am not entirely sure why it's getting to the point where it's a case of, oh yeah, tax year change, so therefore P60s and all that jazz, and therefore we have to let you know what your wages are next year. We're going to tell you the day before. No, tell us before, please.
No, day before, that's it.
Sweet Jesus. So yeah, I'm hoping those letters actually turn up, which probably means it'll be Thursday that by the time I actually get, because they hand us the letters. So on the day, yay!
Just what you always wanted.
God damn it. Well, it might be on the interwebs, maybe, possibly. Doubt it. But yeah, I've got that to look forward to this week and a whole bunch of changes. Weekend has been peaceful. It has been a lot of crap weather and it has been a lot of sun, which is nice. Yes, some gorgeous sun. So Juliet windows, sun streaming through, and after about half an hour, it's a case of, I need to open a bloody window now.
Yeah, I had to open a window today. It was weird.
It was like, oh my god, and then it's a case of, look, rain, clouds, horrible weather, and it's like, oh well, that lasted for a while, but it was nice.
That was our little heat wave. I hope you enjoyed it.
I think it may continue because between Bournemouth and Southampton, it's a bit weird. But yeah, that's been nice. Outside of that, roleplay has been all right to pretty good, which is nice. That was Friday and Sunday via the interwebs for me because I don't do every week because it's expensive. I just need to throttle YouTube because apparently YouTube is being a pain. There we go.
I wondered what was causing you to stutter because I was going, is it me? I was frantically looking at all the stats everywhere and everything's going, no, we're fine. I've no idea why Xavier's suffering.
I'm watching the feed just to make sure that everything is going live because as much as TK hates it, I try and listen in. And watching myself just go...
I mean, you were sounding fine. It was just the visuals that were going...
Yeah, I've dropped myself down to 720, and that seems to be working. So the 1080 is having fun on the.
It sounds like it might be your computer.
Yay. No, not if you were having that issue as well, because YouTube has one of these wonderful things where it's like,
no.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching the YouTube feed. I was watching the Discord feed. I think 1080 mode was using too many of your system's resources.
Shouldn't be,
and it was throttling something else. It may be a heat issue.
Although that said, BT has been shitting the brick a little bit. So it had a. Oh, we've just got no internet today.
Oh, great.
So that was a very brief period of time, but that was the first time in like a year since I've been here where it suddenly went, no internet for you. It's like, okay.
I've only had that a couple of times, and then every time afterwards I've had an email from Tube going, we're really, 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 really sorry. This is unacceptable. We'll try to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, they kind of need to based on some of the things I hear about Tube. It's like when Tube goes down, people riot. Much like Virgin Media.
Yeah.
Strange. Meanwhile, BT goes down, everyone goes, yeah, fine.
BT goes down,
half hour. Half hour.
You're still doing it.
Yeah, I don't know what. It's just a weird thing. My performance is fine as far as I can see.
Are you caning 100% in anything?
No.
No, nor am I.
It might just be the internet in my area. And at some point, they're going to put in cable, so they keep telling us. Yeah. God knows how and when and how that's going to be sorted. But yeah, that's going to happen. So that was pretty much it, really. I didn't do a huge amount. It was just lays, chill, some housework, and just vegetate over Easter weekend.
Nice.
Did have some rolls.
Baps.
No. The Easter rolls.
Hot cross buns?
That's the ones. Yeah, did have some of those.
Yeah.
So at least I had them, and Cadbury's cream eggs, because apparently they were a thing that were given to us, and it was like, oh, do I have to?
Yes.
But hey, free chocolate week. Discount chocolate week. Yeah, discount chocolate week. But anyway, moving to the next person who wants to take over.
Okay, I'll do it. Because then I can be making sure the Jackbox game is ready while Justin does his week.
Yes.
So my week has been slightly more eventful than usual. As said, short week, and I had to go into the office on Monday, which, as we know, last week I wasn't too impressed about, but that aside. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, mostly work, some visiting father, normal type stuff. I've got a standy-uppy, movie-up and downy desk now at work, so I'm happy about that. My standing desk is very nice. I've been part standing, part sitting while working, and it's feeling good. I'm not getting as much cramp in my behind the knee, which was an unexpected side effect, but wasn't what I was aiming for, but I'll take it. And, pardon me. And then we hit the bank holiday weekend. So Friday, got myself all up and ready, and went to go and see. Well, went to meet Shades at the station, to go over to his mother's place for a nice kind of spending time in not Aldershot, the other one, Andover, for a night. So had a very nice night. Went basically to the station. Station went. Well, the trains are going. Cancellations, everything drama because there was a bit of bad weather the day before, and all the trains are up Shite Creek. So Shades had a hell of a job getting down to meet me, but he got to me in the end. And then instead of going kind of to Basingstoke and then to Andover way, we decided to go the other way and went via Salisbury. Because it's a very nice run. It's a little bit quicker. And the trains aren't as nice. But, you know, it's a good run. Good enough. It'll do. And so we managed to get to Andover in reasonable time. Had a lovely night. Played some board games. Codenames. Ever heard of the game Codename, Pete?
Yeah, fuck that game.
Really?
I do not enjoy that game. I think it
Really?
might be the group that I play it with, but it's just not. It's not a fun experience.
Oh, we had a great time.
Codenames.
Because
Pedantism happens. That's why I have
Pedantry.
so much issue. Yeah.
maybe that's why I like it. Dejiri
And,
says I like Codenames.
the rage that happens when people don't understand what they mean when it's a case of I'm not psychic, you are not psychic, stop it. Yeah.
Maybe it's the people you're playing it with, because we had a great time. It was myself and Shades versus Shades' mum and her other half, her partner. And yeah, I maintain it was even 50-50 split because nobody won 2 games in a row. Shades seems to think that his folks won. And I'm going, I'm not sure they did, because we played an even number of games and neither of us had a double win, effectively. So fairly sure we drew. But either way, the shoot's going, I like Codenames, I own it, and I played it a few times. And Corn Husky is backing this up by going, the jury loves Codenames. Oh, wow. And Cosmic says, I got Cadbury's mini eggs. Paid $9 for a bag, but they're the real deal. $9 for a bag of mini eggs. Shit. And I thought they were bad over here.
Yeah.
Damn inflation. Not inflation, import charges. Woo! So yeah, had a lovely time over there. Had a little bit of wine, had a little bit of Fentiman's ginger beer, very tasty. Came back on the Saturday, nice and easy kind of journey back. Had to have some noms and things. That had a lovely roast chicken dinner over there as well. That was very pleasant. Came back and then got myself ready to, on the Sunday, go and see the rest of the family. So I went over to Father's and to see father, sister, her boyfriend, and my niece, because it had been her birthday. And it was also Easter Sunday, obviously, so I made the foolish mistake of leaving I took her birthday presents with me and left her Easter egg behind. Hey, planning. So that's still on the counter. I haven't eaten it, and I'm debating whether I should just eat it or just give it to the next time I see them. It's like, hey, do you remember Easter thing happened when we were all together and I could have given you some eggs? Yeah, here's your egg. It may or may not survive until that point. I don't know yet. I'll see how hungry I am and how bothered to prepare a snack I am. So, yeah, I currently have an Easter egg set there going, hi, I'm tasty. We shall see what happens there. So, yes, but have a nice time. I had some foodly nibbles and things. And then everyone else went home. And Father was like, can you stick around for a little bit longer? Because, you know, I could do with some company. I was like, fine, fair enough. A little bit took 2 hours, which was a little bit longer than I wanted to stay around because I knew the weather was coming. Because Google had said, hey, it's going to be a lovely day until about 9 o'clock-ish. And I thought, well, I'll be home long before 9, won't bother taking a brolly. I was not home long before 9. I got absolutely sodding drenched. I was not best pleased. And I came home and then earned myself a massive headache, so I just went to bed grumpy, effectively. Yeah, grumpy with a headache. Woke up this morning and vegged, basically. I had loads of things I'd planned to do. I got some bits done. I got some housework done. Yeah, a little bit of laundry done. I've cleaned the floof, had the shave, but other than that, yeah, not much else done. I had some pasta-y, dinnery things, but I did get things from Amazon.
Yay.
Yeah, and I managed to pick up Tunic, which will appear reversed for everyone because of the way Discord works. Yes, Tunic on the PS4 with a PS5 upgrade, which is free. So I can get the PS5 version for free if I wish. And not only did you get the game box itself, but it also came, I didn't realise it came with this bundle of stuff, including a printed version of the instruction manual that you unlock during the course of the game.
That will be shockingly useful for you, TK.
And
believe me, that it will also be shockingly useful for you. My God.
So, quite happy about that. And I went online and I only paid like 25 quid for it, I think, or maybe even less than that. And
Not too bad.
no, because it's apparently supposed to go for a bit more than that, but Amazon prices. Because I saw that there was a sale of the digital version on the PSN, and I was like, I wonder if there is a physical copy, because I might pay a little bit more thanks to the sale, but I'd much rather have a physical copy, and lo and behold, there was. And I was like, ooh.
With the extras, I would say it's very worth it.
Yeah, came from Fangamer.
The digital, I would say you probably now want to see it on a sale, but because it's a PSN game, you're not going to see that on a sale.
It's on sale at the moment.
Yeah, well,
That's what inspired me to go looking. That's what inspired me to go looking for the physical version, because I thought I could buy the downloadable version, but knowing my luck, the moment it comes off sale, it'll probably go for free on PS Plus anyway. And so I thought, well, wait a second, I will get the physical copy because I will always have it, no matter if the PSN goes down or not. So
store page.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like $12.99 or something at the moment.
It's not $12.99 on Steam, but yeah, it's.
Oh no, it's a PSN sale.
It's 25 quid on Steam at the moment.
I think I paid less than that for the physical copy. OPS 5 or PS4 actually, you'll do. Oh no, wait, no, it won't. We don't have
Tunic game Amazon. $27.99 for Switch, $51.85 for the Deluxe.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, you got in there quick. $27.99 for Switch. PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
$26.33.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think that's like the basic one. Possibly.
Game I want is on wishlist.
I will stop staring because otherwise we are not entertaining because we are staring at things.
We are looking at things. PlayStation app, you are not as useful as I'd hoped you'd be. Have you taken it off my wish list because it's...
You've bought it? Yes, probably.
But I bought the physical copy. You're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to have realised that.
Clearly, it did, and therefore
There it is. $12.49 currently on Tunic. It's 50% off. So if you don't have Tunic yet and you've got a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, now's your time if you're one of these people who don't require physical versions in your life. Or at least it is if you live in the EU regions. Don't know if it's
Steam,
on sale elsewhere.
Xbox, PS4, PS5. I think PS4, PS5 is the recent one.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was exclusive to the Xbox consoles and PC originally. And then it came to PlayStation.
Also, GOG, so
Good Old
Games and
Yep.
Epic. So you can find your drug of choice.
And TK's like, the jury's like, TK, stop staring at your screen and entertain us. So yeah, I haven't played it yet. I've just installed it while I was loading up tonight's show. So yeah, have Tunic now, which has been on the hit list for quite some time, and I now finally got around to actually doing it. Whether or not we'll play it anytime soon is another story, but it is now installed and ready and waiting for me. So that's the next kind of bit of the to-do list done. And I picked up something else recently as well, and I can't remember what the hell it was. Remind me, life, remind me. Oh, no, never mind. I'll think of it after the show, as always.
Yeah, move over to Charleston, because
Yeah.
I think your dementia's kicking in, so we need to...
Long since kicked. And the Drew's like, I'm ready to lash some quips. Well, you've still got a little bit of time to wait, because Charleston, how has your week been?
My week's been a bit all over the place, to be honest. Didn't really do much for Easter, because I was working during both Easter Friday and Easter Sunday. 12-hour shifts on both days. So it's been very relatively quiet, even though my partner's been here. He's actually on the phone upstairs right now. So if you want to say hi to Ottoman, you can do so. Just don't disrupt this phone call. But I did have a rare Saturday off, at least. So we went out to see around shops and all that. And also have some falafel. Also, Ben, bless him, has also been a bit unwell. Because basically the medication he's been taking has just been making him worse. So we both agreed he should just stop it, and he's immediately feeling better. I'm not going to go into the details, but yeah. He needs to talk to the doctor to say the meds are making things worse. Give me something else. What else? My mother seems to now have entered a civil war. New head of house work. Because
I'm going to say, you can't leave it like this. Huh. We need more of this gossip.
Well, basically, both the head of housekeeping, the new one that's at the workplace where both my mother and I work, and my mother, they both have very similar personalities, even if they don't realize it. And the same way that opposites can attract, likes can repel, and these definitely repel. So they've been having vows at each other, and it's going to lead to a disciplinary. We'll see how this goes.
Yes,
I mean, I can see where I'm
You do realise you're going to have to keep us informed on this, right?
Yeah. I'm just wondering how much of this I really want to, let the world know about.
Well, even if we get the Cliff Notes version, you've given us this much, you can't leave it at that now.
Let's say most of this revolves around whether or not a carpet cleaner is working. That's basically the gist of how this war began. Of all things to start a civil war.
I've climbed this hill, I shall die on it.
And also, Mum just does not know when to shut up. Sometimes it's best just to keep your head down and not say anything.
Amen to that.
What else has been? I've got a little list of things. I've also now on medication. I've had pain for months, and I don't really talk about it because I don't talk about things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, screw it, I'm getting better. I'm going to go to the doctor to see what it is. I cannot pronounce the thing for the life of me. Something along the lines of plantiphalitis. Something along those lines. Google it.
Plantar fasciitis. Yeah,
that's it. Yes. So now I'm on anti-inflammatory meds.
Nice.
Got to take 2 weeks, and it seems to be helping. But I've also got to refer myself. Yeah, foot people. What do they call them?
Chiropodists.
Yeah, and see if we can kick this away, because it makes it very awkward in trying to do dance routines. I just muscled through it through my at school, just ignored it, which was lovely. What else has there been? Oh yeah, this actually happened today. I ordered something from IKEA.
Ooh,
let's actually buy this size of the box.
an IKEA thing.
Let me just get the box out. Who wants to guess what was delivered in this box?
Batteries.
A picture frame.
No.
A very small mug.
You're on the right lines that it's something small.
Oh, it had to be very small. Had to be something small for a box that big.
What was this tray?
Wow.
Yeah. They said the box this big for this tray. And my darling partner had to mosey around town with this because I had it delivered to Argos. Go to Argos, pick it up, walk around town carrying this box, not realizing that this was all that was in it.
So he could have opened the box and just put that in a plastic bag.
We didn't realize the tray was only this size.
Oh.
So I think IKEA have now beaten Amazon on stupid packaging sizes.
Right. So, and the guesses, the jury had a house cat. It is the box. A plushie. Charleston said a Stetson. Corn Husky said frozen meatballs. And then it was the reveal. And then the jury said, is it called Big and Packin'?
It should be called that.
And Cosmic says, I got a box that big just for one book of sheet music. I get the feeling it's all standard-sized boxes and they can't be bothered to buy more standard sizes in smaller varieties. So it's like,
even a box. You could just get a padded envelope for this.
oh, it would bend.
I'm only going to use it like twice. This is for the barbecue event that I'm organising in a couple of time.
Nice.
Yes, because I've got a kebab with halloumi, and I don't want the halloumi to fall into the barbecue pit and catch fire.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that, but I imagine that because cheese is very fatty and can possibly do that.
I don't know if it'll catch fire, but if it's very fatty, the fat will certainly help help the barbecue burn.
Yeah, there's a safe way to do that and a stupid way to do that. I'm going to choose the safe way to do that.
Yeah. Just let all the things drip in and just let the flames catch the grease. And then it's like a little bit of extra fire, a little bit of extra heat. It's all good.
Yeah, I do still want a house after this, so I do still want to have where to live.
Unless you're doing something very badly, you're not going to get a raging inferno from a bit of cooking grease.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I'm planning all of this well ahead.
I'm going to say, it really depends on what you're cooking, but unless you're cooking stuff made of petroleum, then I think you should be okay.
Okay. So, yeah, that's basically it. Quiet Easter, Saturday off. Ben and well, but getting better. Me on medication to get better.
Nice.
Mother at the civil war with the head of hospital work. And stupid gearboxes. That's basically the summary of my week.
Sounds like a semi-eventful week.
Yeah.
And now I've got 4 more days of work to look forward to before the next weekend. Yay. Boo. I don't want to go back to work. I've been enjoying the time off. As one does.
Yeah,
but there we go.
long
Jerry
weekend.
says that was a fun unboxing of sorts. That was indeed a fun unboxing. I have just realised I didn't have the Jackbox page opened on my Chromebook. That's annoying. Go to jackbox.tv. Thank you, game. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And I am putting in the room code. Yay! Cool. Right, so it is a little bit early, but I don't see any reason why we shouldn't do this. Let us switch over to the Jackbox.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
And so, with any luck, there is a Jackbox game on screen. Oops. And I'm in it. The Jury's in it. Corn Husky's in it. Southington is in it. Snow's Destiny is in it. Schmitty, what is that room code?
Room code? You got it. IQYF.
Thank you, Schmitty. The Cosmic is in it. Jennifer Batt is in it. We've just got one more hole to fill.
Yeah, well, we'll give everyone a couple of minutes because it's only just gone 9 o'clock. People may have just been grabbing drinks before they jumped on.
No, it's still 2 minutes to go.
According to your clocks, apparently it's 9 o'clock for me.
Well, your clocks are wrong then.
My clocks are connected to the internet.
So are mine. See? You can't see it. It's
It's glare.
it's glare o'clock.
Glare o'clock.
See? 2058.
And I thought the Tweenie clock was inaccurate.
2059 now. All my clocks have updated at the same time because they're all connected to the internet. Your internet is slow, your clocks are fast.
Just giving it a minute in case my partner has to change his mind. You don't want to play, do you? He says, no, I'm good. So,
Well,
no one
let's
else-
see if...
Oh,
I'll see you many hours ago. See if we get someone with a strange name appear.
Yes, that.
If not, then they're still playing Minecraft. Jennifer says, I've got rose wine and Guinness cans on the way with snacks.
Ooh.
Nice. So we have one final hole, giving people to fill the hole.
Ooh, and indeed.
No one does.
Huh?
I think everyone who may be jumping in is, so if that's the case, I will jump in.
Alright. There we go in at 10, 9.
There we go. Everyone is in. So if you have missed the chance, never mind. There will be another game to play afterwards. But for the meantime, feel free to join the audience. And I'm going to start the game.
It's Quiplash 3, Children of the Quip. I'm your host, Schmitty, asking you to please spay and neuter your pets. You heard me. If you didn't make it in, get yourself into the audience. Enter the room code and vote, vote, vote. Ready for round one? You'll answer 2 prompts on your device in any way you want, and then each of your responses will square off against someone else's. The remaining players vote on their favorite. Easy, right? You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great.
And now it is time to enter in words.
Try that one. And I'm in. There's potential questions that could pull stuff that we've talked about. And running gags. But we will see.
So, we're just waiting for Le Cosmic, the Corn Husky, and the Jennifer Bat. And you've got just shy of 20 seconds left on the clock. Corn Husky is in now. Waiting for
Tick-tock,
Cosmic
time's almost up.
and Jennifer Bat. Both in at the same time. Look at that for
Let's make some
synchronicity.
noise. Let's break the ice with... Oh no, you washed all your clothes with blank in the pockets.
Oh no, you washed all your clothes with furry porn
Voting
in the
time.
pockets. Or you washed all your clothes with green eggs and ham in the pockets.
Dr. Zeus in the pockets?
That sounds like it should end up being a rock. But the juice in the pockets, wearing the lockets, with the pockets, and the pockets.
And green eggs and ham win it. By a surprising volume.
Next, along with Tall, Grande,
Saviour.
and Venti, Starbucks should add a new coffee
Along with
size.
Tall, Grande,
Blank.
and Venti, Starbucks should add a new coffee size blank.
All right, choose your favorite.
Absurdo or Big Gulp? Big Gulp? That's just literally espresso.
Big
You ain't
gulp
drinking
is-
any...
Big gulp
Coffee
is soda, isn't it?
Yeah, true. That
Because
is actually
Siegfried
a
and Roy go
brand.
for a big gulp.
Yeah, it is a
I
brand
want
soda.
to have some. Ah!
And remember everyone, it's espresso, not expresso.
Who didn't vote? Absurdo wins.
Next on the docket, The weirdest thing your Uber driver could offer you.
Justin.
The weirdest thing your Uber driver could
And
offer
now,
you.
pick your favorite.
Free toys or need cream for your coffee?
Depends what the cream, and depends if it has to be inside the vehicle or if the vehicle is in
Anything
motion.
Anything in general. Offering anything in general.
It's a tie, going to be broken by the audience who went for free toys.
All right, check this out. In heaven, you will be surrounded by friends, family, and for some reason, blank.
So, in heaven, you'll be surrounded by friends, family, and for some reason, furries,
Decisions.
or
Choose your favorite.
your boss. For some, furries would cover friends and family.
Being surrounded by your boss seems rather body horror.
Depends if you're a hot boss, I suppose.
Um,
Being decided by the audience who went for the boss.
And here we have a bumper sticker you'd consider displaying. Ask me about my blank.
Xavier.
Ew.
Here's the fun part.
A
Pick
bumper
your
sticker
favorite
you'd
blank.
consider displaying asking me about my blank. Naked Edgesaurus or impulsive spending habits.
And impulsive spending habit absolutely runs away with it. Shame it was a safety quip.
And now, the weirdest thing you can
Well,
tell your hairdresser.
it's all usually
Give
quite
me the
good.
Blank.
Justin.
The weirdest thing
All right,
you could
vote for
tell
the
your
one you like
hairdresser.
best.
Give me the Karen being put in a look or static shock.
A lot of weirdness going on there. Cosmic says, no one says give me the D. Oh, believe me, I thought about it. But Static Shock wins it. Although the Karen and the Blender got the audience
Without
vote.
further ado, the most boring reality TV contest would feature competitive blank.
Xavier.
So, the most boring reality
Okay,
TV
choose
contest
your
would feature
favorite.
competitive, assembly line workers, or watching paint dry.
I know the real answer to this question. Somebody actually did a reality contest where the contestants had to just stay awake for as long as possible.
Watching paint dry is gonna win it.
No surprise.
Next up, a good excuse for not reading your friend's new screenplay.
Justin.
A good excuse for not reading your
All
friend's
right,
new
people, it's
screenplay. Why'd you ask me to
voting
read this? I'm going to witness protection next week, or I don't know what to say.
I asked you because you were after Xavier in the list.
There's no correlation with my script. None at all.
Nope. And going into witness protection is gonna win it. Very nearly a quiplash. Well done, Cosmic.
I took a locket of round one's hair to remember it by. Let's look at the scores.
And Cosmic is currently in the lead.
Time for round two, where the prompts are crazier and the points are doublier.
Silence as we figure out what the right answer on these questions. Oh, sweet Jesus.
time's almost up. Use a safety quip if you're stuck.
Not confident in my answers.
And that's time. I hope. What do you say, shall we?
I don't think Cosmic got the last time to run on time. Sorry, Cosmic.
Let's get the party started with the random video YouTube keeps recommending that you end up loving.
So the random video YouTube keeps recommending that you end up loving is
Okay,
Cat jumping
choose
into
away.
box, or Mel Gudrick and Martin Clunes visit Dorset.
Dorset.
Dorset. Saspel says those prompts were hard. Yeah, they were. And the character limit was not helpful. It's going to be a tie. The audience decides. Mel and Martin. Because I would watch the shit out of that.
Moving right along. This simply should not be the image on a jigsaw puzzle.
Xavier.
This simply should not be the image on a jigsaw
everybody,
puzzle.
pick your favorite
Vor
quip.
furry art, fairly sure someone's done that. Nothing but a solid image of Vanta Black. Also fairly sure someone's done that.
It didn't say ones that have or have not been. It said should not be.
Should not. Yes, true.
Volfari Art is going to win it, even with the audience fight back. Well done to Jerry.
And next is a terrible thing to remember during sex.
Johnson.
A tale to remember during sex.
Now it gets real.
Is whether they will
Pick your
fit in all
favorite.
the holes or not going all the way.
Thing to remember during sex.
Like you've already halfway through it when you think that.
Oh, someone didn't vote. Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Whoever they fit in all the holes wins it.
And next, what's the smoothest line a gardener could deliver on singles night?
Wow, these are hard. So the smoothest line a gardener could deliver on singles night
Time to
is
pick the one you
I
like
promise
best.
I'm a perennial, or I'm good at patting mounds. So rude.
And it's a safety quip.
It's
Why
a
am I
tie.
not
And
surprised?
the safety quip wins it again.
God damn safety quips.
Let's keep it going. The name of a boy band from the 1890s.
Xavier.
The name of a boy band
Now
from
it's
the
time to vote for your favorite.
1890s. Depressos or Horsepower? This is where everyone goes, what happened in the 1890s?
It's a Victorian era, and Horsepower is winning it by nearly a quiplash. And a good steam train
Let's
to
see
make
the
then.
next one. Name for a sleepover prank that is a little too cruel.
Charleston.
Name
Here's
for a
the fun
sleeper
part. Pick
prank
your
that is a
favorite
little
quip.
too cruel. Making them sleep in the doghouse, ellipses, or shaving heads.
Oh, setting them on fire. Glass in the sleeping bag. Waterboarding. Listening to, I don't know, current modern day pop.
Kick off a cliff.
See, mine was going to be make them sleep in the doghouse, but you don't have a dog. But way too long for the thing.
Okay, what's next?
I didn't have enough time anyway.
The least convincing excuse for that hickey.
So, the least convincing excuse for that hickey. I was watching TigerTails
All right,
Radio.
people, it's
I was in a
voting
fight with a
time.
vacuum cleaner.
Well, in that case, the no what?
Indeed. And the safety quip very much wins it.
God, these safety quips are kicking ass today.
We have
They are.
the best excuse for being a lousy lover.
There we are.
The best excuse for being a
Time to
lousy
pick the
lover.
one you like best.
My brain goes too fast. Not having constant pleasure. Interesting.
And brain goes too fast. It's going to get the Quiplash. Super Quiplash.
Okay, only one round remains. Let's see how it's shaping up to this point.
Well, that's put Husky well in the lead.
Prepare yourself for Quiplash. One last chance to strut your stuff. I'll be sending each of you a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. Don't screw it up, okay?
They're funny, but I don't think they'll pull me any further up the leaderboard. Seconds, and there's still a lot of people thinking about these. These prompts today are very hard.
Time's running out.
Wow, we're nearly at 10 seconds, and there's 4 people still in.
Character limits are hard, yo.
3, 2,
1.
5 seconds. Cosmic?
Cosmic.
Okay,
think-
it's time.
I think that was in on time. We'll find out, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
3 frustrating requests a website CAPTCHA can make to prove you're not a robot.
So, 3 frustrating requests a capture can make to prove you're not a robot is find the value of X, find the meaning of life, or to life, find my keys,
Okay,
seeing
choose
your face,
favorite.
honest answers, making funny faces. Yeah, especially find my keys. Only a robot
Also,
can do
which
that.
are we referring to here? The equation or the
3
website?
stages of life are simply
Xavier.
3 stages of life are simply eat, sleep, rave, repeat, being born,
okay.
Benji
everybody
is looking
pick your
for
favorite
sex, death.
But then, I hope there's an interest between being born and sex bit called childhood.
Don't talk to current children. Just don't.
They didn't say how many years.
And TK wins.
Yep.
Sex.
3
Of course.
terrible names for a new cereal brand.
Justin.
3 terrible names for a new cereal. Not yogurt. Reconstituted grains.
Decisions. Choose your
Bee
favorite.
secretion wheat. Or frosted with cocoa cock shredded rocks.
Those are some appalling names.
At least one of those sounds like brand names.
See, reconstituted grains and bee secretions and wheat is what won it for me.
3 things all historians will remember the
Oh, God.
21st century for.
So, 3 things all historians will remember the 21st century for is internet memes, Eurovision disasters and Olympics, or colourful
And now,
flags, furry
pick your
conventions
favourite.
and very fast computers.
Ooh. One of these is more real.
So a little bit from both, really.
Column A, bit of column B.
And internet memes, Eurovision disasters, and the Olympics are going to win it. But what has that done for the final scores?
Take a deep breath and behold the final scores.
Cornhusker was in the lead. Cornhusker is no longer in the lead. The jury wins it. Such a little shocked moon. But my brain goes too fast was the top answer of the game from Cornhusker. Well done, everyone. He was like, happy moon. Yes, he was a very happy moon. He did win. Right, on that note, we shall bring the camera back to... Or we won't. We shall just... Come on, mouse cursor, work for me. There we go. It's a wireless mouse, it goes to sleep.
TK is now having to beat his technology.
Yes, and beat it up. But yes, so, camera's on Justin this time. Probably because that's where I left it.
I got nothing to say.
That's okay, do a little dance.
What's the way I'm going to get floss requests?
Probably.
naturally.
Give it a
All I
minute.
know is I may as well just get it out of the way.
Oh. So he's going to do a great big dance.
Just get rhythm.
Find that rhythm, Justin. There we go. Preemptive flossing. The best kind of flossing.
I'm going to try something.
Ooh. A 360-degree flossing.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Fancy.
So, this is actually really difficult.
Is that? I wonder if we play music to this, but we'd get absolutely smashed by copyright, so...
Yeah. Especially seeing as they're loving to hit us with any kind of musical. Oh, you've played stuff. Let's
Oh,
restrict it from this section of the world.
you've played the UK National Anthem. Great, we're going to claim that as fucking vegetable soup.
Yes.
I just hope it's a tasty vegetable. I like mushroom.
Oh dear. So everyone is just quickly grabbing a drink whilst we reload for the next game round.
It's probably a good idea.
I'm halfway
Very
through my
good.
water.
So
Might be peckish later on, I think.
so Chewie was like, don't fall over. Good between game exercise. Drink some water after that. Jennifer Backo's gone, yep, my snacks have arrived. Nice. I have my watery squashy stuff still, but I also have Asda Oat Grumbles, which is just basically chocolate-covered hobnobs, but store-owned brand. Because God love me some chocolate. Xavier, what have you got in the snacky realm?
Well, I'm going to reheat some takeaway chips that had, so I will do that later on.
Cornhusker
Right,
says...
pita bread, though.
Oh, pita bread's nice.
Yeah.
Cornhusker says cookies in a roll. Nice.
In a roll. Ooh.
Ottoman says loves hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs are tasty.
Yeah. I'm currently back into the using pita bread for stuff, so it's like, what can I cram into a pita bread that's been toasted?
Virtually anything.
Yeah, it's just pretty much anything that I can find in the fridge and cook up. But yeah, it's getting to that time of year again where it's like, I can't be asked to cook, air fryer. I can't be asked to do too much, omelette, you know. We have wine, we have cans, and we have bugles or buggles.
Bugles. Walker's Bugles.
I mean, at first I read that as Bulges. I thought, what the hell are Bulges?
Well, that's not a question you ask on this show.
That's a question you do ask on that show because you know it'll get answered.
Well, thankfully, Hedgie is not here to
Yeah.
give the expected answer.
Yes. We can all use our imagination, everybody. We all know
Please.
what Hedgie would say.
Don't use your imagination. We've put Hedgie in the sentence before that, so don't use your imagination.
Naked, naked Hedgiesaurus.
Oh,
naked,
God.
naked Hedgiesaurus.
We would apologise, but we're the ones that suffer.
The jury says, yeah, where is Hedgie? It's a good question. We think he might be working
Probably-
or still ill.
Probably working, considering Easter weekend, although I'm not entirely sure if they would be open on Bank Holiday Monday.
Probably. Probably one of their
Probably.
busiest days.
Well, it's supposed to be half term, isn't it, now?
Exactly. So the thing where all the family is guaranteed to be off pretty much unless they work in the retail industry, which are open on the Bank Holiday Monday. The Bank Holiday Sunday was far likelier to be closed because that's the Easter Sunday and therefore quite religious. But the Bank Holiday Monday, yeah, still quite possibility of being at work. Sorry, my phone is trying to get my attention. Just making sure it's nothing important.
You're supposed to be in work now. What? No.
Not at half 9 at night. I'm not. Bugger off. Must admit, I was, every bank
Yeah.
holiday, I kind of expect to get that message of, where are you? Why aren't you in the office? It's like, because it's a holiday. Is
Well,
it?
it's the number of people who are in like higher level tech support who are all like, oh yeah, I'm on call, and it's like, but it's the weekend. Oh yeah, just in case anything goes wrong. But it's the weekend.
Yes, which is the most likely time when things will go wrong, because all the people who would usually be there to monitor it aren't.
Yeah, it's like all the people who'll be using it are away for the weekend.
And therefore it will fall over and collapse. Ask
Stopping
Echo.
all those. Yeah.
That's the field he works in. If someone's not looking at it, it will fall over.
It's just all these people who are still working on the weekend, and it's like, for God's sake, it's the weekend.
Yeah. It's a bank holiday weekend for us Brits as well.
Yes, so 4 days. 2 of which where we have to go, is the supermarket open? Only one of those is the supermarket is closed.
Yeah, the bank holiday Sunday. As they were like, nope, we're shut on Sunday. It's like, fine, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's like Easter Sunday was one of 3 days that Saker Park was closed. Christmas
Oh,
Day,
God, yeah.
New Year's Day, and Easter Sunday. That was it. We were
Back when you were working in Sager Park. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
back in the
Because,
arcade
yeah,
days.
it was like bank holiday. Everyone else was like, oh, I'm bored. I'm not working. What should we do?
Oh.
I know. We'll piss off TK because he's working.
Yeah, no, sorry, it was Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and Easter Sunday. They were the 3 days. Sorry, not New Year's Day. We worked during
Yeah.
that because we didn't work Boxing Day.
Oh,
'Cause
God. New Year's Day. Who was there? Well,
Everyone.
1 or 2 people.
Bloody
1 or 2
everyone.
people.
The entirety of Southampton was in there.
I never saw that on New Year's Day.
It's
It was like you're recovering from getting smashed.
no, you see,
And
a lot of people weren't. A lot of people had been out all night and therefore were just still drinking.
oh, God.
It's like, we'll crash when we get home at about midday, 1 o'clock-ish. Great. So I've got to put up with you peasants. Ugh. Did not like. But we have now loaded the game. So let us
Hey.
move on to our next Jackbox game, which we have a game we haven't played in a little while. So I thought I'd bring it back. Let's split the room.
Join us.
Ooh. I need to move the camera up because I can't hold it.
So your room code is
Yeah.
OLBY.
It's old boy missing 2 of the vowels.
Yes.
Join the party.
Well, one vowel,
Vowel and a
one
consonant. Yeah.
That is correct. Didn't think that one through.
Ah.
We have everyone in. So we have myself, the Jerry, Cornhusky, Snow's Destiny, Jennifer Bat, the Cosmic, Wrench, and Southington, and 2 in the audience. I guess that means I should probably find the controller wherever I've put it. Is it behind the
We're
biscuits?
going to play
No.
this game,
Oh, it's
but
here.
we're not because he's put the controller down.
Found it.
Uh-huh.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin. I'm about to throw your sense of right and wrong into a blender, and I'm adding kale so it's healthy. Get ready to split the room. Finish the scenario that has been sent to your device.
And the music begins. And therefore, so does the typing.
Apparently we have a wrench. I'm assuming I will find out once we're back in the game and I start seeing the name tags. Because everyone is currently deep in thought.
Yep. Oh, damn it. I've put half the question in the answer. Didn't need to do that. Delete.
Oops.
Now I can have more answer. Good. I'm in. Yay, real life kitty.
Kitty.
Still waiting on Corn Husky.
Hurry up.
Everyone's in.
And now, DJ's secret identity. You've been on 3 dates with a really nice person. Everything is going great, but then you find out they moonlight as a DJ called This. Do you go on a 4th date?
So, you've been on 3 dates with a really nice person. Everything is going great, but then you find they moonlight as a DJ called DJ Pop and Flush. Do you go on the 4th date? Yes, would you like to be dating DJ Plop and Flush?
I prefer.
It's a good split.
Yeah.
Well done, Wrench. That was a 5-3 split. Very
The
nice.
longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. And now, Binge Pipe presents I Somberly Swear.
Xavier.
Whenever you're near a TV that's playing sound, this spontaneously combusts in a distant country. Your daughter is being sworn in as president. Do you watch in silence?
Okay, so whenever you're near a TV that's playing sound, a house spontaneously combusts in a distant country. Your daughter is being sworn in as president. Do you watch in silence? So in other words, if you ever hear a TV that's playing, you murder people.
Not necessarily. The house could be empty.
The odds are unlikely.
And besides which, it's in a distant country, so what's to know?
Murdering random people. I believe there was a film made about that where it was the button. You press the button and people randomly died.
The jury does have a good point, though. You should be attending in person, not watching it on TV.
Oh, that's a good split. That's a super split.
That's a super split. That is the best split.
Can it be Mar-a-Lago?
Well done, audience. Audience currently in the lead.
It's time for Talking the Talk.
Justin.
You switch bodies with a person about to give a TED Talk. The title of their lecture is This. Every word of it is on a teleprompter. You'll return to your body in an hour. Do you perform the speech?
Okay, so you switch bodies with the person about to give a talk. The title of their lecture is How to Change into a Female. Every word of it is on a teleprompter. You return to your body in an hour. Speech, everyone else has voted.
That was very quick.
That was.
Really quick. I didn't get a chance to vote. There was no audience vote.
Dull.
If the
This scenario is
people in the
called
game vote quick
hiding
enough,
in
the
plain
audience don't
sight.
get a vote.
Every
Darn it.
time you hide an obnoxious family member on social media, it causes them to do this. They'll eventually recover and they will never know it was a result of you unfollowing them. But you will know. Do you still hide them?
So every time you hide an obnoxious family member on social media, it causes them to have a random allergic reaction to something. They'll eventually recover and will never know it was a result of you unfollowing them. But you will know. Do you still hide them?
Fairly sure this one's going to be a hefty one-sided one. Oh, no, it wasn't.
That's a super split. Nice. I will take the super split, thank you very much.
I thought that would be heavily weighted one way.
Yeah.
Here's one I like to call Gesundheit Fright.
Haha. All yours,
Every
Xavier.
time you hear bless you, you involuntarily react by doing this. You're about to sneeze while your wife gives birth. Do you sprint out of the room?
Okay, so every time you hear bless you, you involuntarily react by farting. You're about to sneeze while your wife gives birth. Do you sprint out of the room?
I shouldn't even be in the room, I don't have a wife.
Well, you're going to get some awful looks for the sneeze, let alone for the fart.
Depends how loud the fart is. If it's like a silent but deadly, you could always blame it on the wife. You told her to push! One out of 7 split. Sorry, Southington.
Feast your eyes on D is for discipline. You have a child who is out of control. You've tried just about everything, but to no avail. The only option left is a radical parenting method, punishment by this method. There's a 25% chance it works. Do you do it?
Oh, wow.
Okay, you have a child who's out of control. You've tried just about everything but to well. You don't also left the radical punishment by no sweets. There's a 25% chance it works. Do you do it?
I am gonna question the people who think that has a chance to work.
Cosmic, for the last one, says, if we're having a baby, we're past the farting in front of each other stage. And Snow's Destiny gets a 5-3 split.
Get ready for foggy thoughts. You just moved to your favorite city. Life is great. Until a mysterious fog descends, causing 10% of the population to do this. Do you move?
So, you've just moved to your favourite city. Life is great until a mysterious fog descends, causing 10% of the population to rule 6. Do you move?
I mean, if that's all the fog does,
Yeah.
that's fine. If suddenly people started murdering everyone else, then yeah.
Or turn to
I
zombies or
would move.
something. Or...
Yeah, you know, all
Brew
the other
third
film
arms.
tropes. Yeah. Or maybe not the third arm, that's actually quite useful.
Well, it depends what you're up to, I suppose.
Well, it would mean I can cook
waiting for-
and scroll through my phone.
Still waiting for the jury to answer?
What is Rule 6? Well, Rule 6 is where we don't talk about politics.
This one is
Rule
called
6 is the TTR rule.
Mooning
Yes,
for
It's
the
on the
Misbegotten.
rules.
Yeah, it's in the Server Rules channel.
You possess a
the
magical
Discord.
butt. When you pull down your underpants and show it to somebody, there's a 50% chance they will want to become your best friend. One day, you randomly run into this person. Do you moon them?
Xavier, I think this is yours.
You possess a magical butt. But what? When you pull down your underpants and show it to somebody, there's a 50% chance that they will want to become your best friend. One day, you randomly run into chefs and baristos. Do you moon them? I'm assuming to get free food and coffee?
Yeah. So 3-5 split.
Up next is the last string running back. If you run the ball 3 times in a college football game, you'll get rewarded with this. You'll have on full pads, but the defenders will be going full speed. Do you do it?
Carson.
Okay, if you run the ball 3 times in a college football game, you'll get rewarded with a pass on the butt. Both teams will have on full pads, but the defenders will be going full speed. Do you do it? This probably makes a lot more sense if you know anything about American football.
Basically, do you do a thing in order to get lots of pattings on bum?
Do you want to be beaten shitless in order to get butt pats? Apparently, lots of people want to be beaten shitless for butt pats. I had to read that a few times to understand what it meant.
Here's where things stand at the moment.
Another super splits.
Yeah.
Oh, the super splits are killing everybody, but that's a very flat line.
Audience are in the lead.
We've reached the decisive diminish. Everybody
Yeah, I
will be
would-
presented with a new type of scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin.
Time to answer a question.
Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Right, you've still got a good 40 seconds left. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time and plenty of character limit.
Waiting for an answer from Cosmic. Got around just over 10 seconds.
Time is a real concept, and it's running out.
Everyone's in.
Roar. You can get unlimited free movie tickets, provided at some point during the movie you stand up and shout, "I wonder what happens next," or this. Which phrase do you shout?
So, to get your free movie tickets, do you shout, "I wonder what happens next," or do you shout, "Give me the refund, it's shit"? Don't think a company's going to give you free cinema tickets for that. Yep. Jennifer Matt, sorry, there's a 7-1 split
No
there.
bonus points for you.
So, I wonder what happens next, or I bet they die in the next 10 minutes.
Two people can shout that at once.
Four split. Wrong prediction though. So, I wonder what happens next, or Hans shot first.
Well, that is a risky one to shout in the middle of a cinema.
Bent on the film. Oh, that was a 6-1 split.
Moving on. Your town is fresh out of virgins, so you have to sacrifice something else. You can offer up spelling bee champions
Oh,
or
God.
this. What do you choose to sacrifice to calm an angry volcano?
So, to calm an angry volcano, do you sacrifice spelling bee champions or prisoners?
No Joes? Any Joes?
Would the Joe be in prison?
No, that's Joe versus the volcano. Tom Hanks movie.
Ah. So it's Destiny with a 2-5 split.
You get some bonus points.
But a prediction is correct. So, spelling bee champions or the clergy? Hang on, shouldn't the clergy be virgins anyway? I thought we'd run out of virgins.
That's a complicated topic that we're not going to get into.
Okay. Cosmic, get a 2-5 split. School board members or spelling bee champions? Jury, no split, with an incorrect prediction.
Now for something different.
Shoo.
There are only 2 apartments available in your price range, and they're both haunted. You can either live in an apartment with the ghost of Vladimir Lenin or the ghost of this person. Which ghost do you choose to cohabitate with?
So whose ghost are we living with? Lenin's or Stalin's?
We have people on both sides of the Iron Curtain. Nice.
So we have Lenin or Isaac Newton. I like the game recognised the fact that both sides of the Iron Curtain were chosen. And Corn Husky with no splits. Everybody would definitely
that
cheer with
coming.
Newton. A librarian called Bill.
It seems alright.
So, is this your answer?
No, I'm in the audience.
Oh, of course, sure, yeah. That seemed like a very Xavier answer.
Would have been Steve.
True. But I thought you might just try and change it up so you don't advertise it was yours. And everybody went for Bill. Oh shit, except for me, I didn't vote. Fuck. I would have voted for Bill anyway, so it wouldn't have affected the score.
It all comes down to this.
So, who gets the kitty legs? It's gonna be... me! Yay! And narrowly fought victory. Well, the audience getting the most likes.
Thank you.
And Le Cosmic getting the most dislikes this time. I'm sorry, Cosmic. Can't win them all.
Just bear in mind, 6. Don't do it.
Yeah. The jury says, to be honest, I didn't understand my question at all. Sometimes you get really hard questions, other times you get really easy questions.
Yes.
But that is the nature of the game. But I still got a super split. Well, that's sometimes the benefit. If you're not quite sure, there are other people. So it creates that, oh, which way do I go? And you can get a super split out of it. I was actually surprised I got a super split. But hey, always the fun. And then I got a second super split for my other one. I thought, kitty licks are mine. I shall have them.
TK isn't obsessed in a way.
Nope. Kitty licks for me. Right, let's bring up the main camera. Oh, that's sound. Well, let's see. Let's turn sound off and bring in the camera. Ah, there we go.
Hello, hello.
Oh, and the jury says, I wish Split the Room showed the scoreboard at the end, not flashing a screen where they're out of order.
Yeah, they don't even show it on the share your results either, which is slightly annoying.
Well, it is an old game. I don't think they'd kind of cottoned onto that by then.
Yeah, because some of them didn't even bother. I mean, I think what the original Quiplash did, but not a lot of the other ones did at all. Although that said, I don't know what they'll do for the next one, because they've... I don't know how well they can translate more games into streamable, shareable online couch co-op type things.
No. But that was our Jackbox block. With a very nice Quiplash and a very nice Split the Room.
With a little bit of talking about snacks and drinks and other stuff in the middle.
Yes.
We didn't have a bed.
Didn't have a what?
Done and dusted.
Oh, done and dusted, sorry. Sorry, I don't know if it's just me, but it sounds like your microphone's cutting out every now and again.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's just happening on my end, though. Or if it's just generally technology as a whole.
Audience, answer the question for him.
Yeah,
Do I sound like I'm here?
Could be a Discord thing, because the feed is fine, but Discord sometimes has little blips because not using Nitro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, Charleston, you might want to just... once in a while I can hear the rat cutting out, but it is very slight. Yeah. What it might be... Have you got Discord set to detect your sensitivity automatically?
Let me find out.
Because it might be...
Hello, welcome.
It might be you're speaking too low and not reaching the threshold.
Well, welcome to Teching Discord Live.
Yeah.
Input mode voice activity is.
Yeah, that's standard.
Automatically determine input sensitivity.
And have you got that enabled or disabled?
That is showing as green, so I guess enabled.
Yeah, that's enabled. Okay, that should be fine then.
Maybe just from when I lean back and just go away from the mic.
Not sure. Seems to be intermittent. Xavier looks bouncy, says the jury.
You're just swaying whilst I'm apparently stuck on camera listening to you two do tech stuff. So yeah.
Now my laptop's flapping out. There you go. We'll look at.
Yeah, usually we do troubleshooting time at the start of the show. Now we're doing it at the end of the show. Makes a change.
Yeah, I think the laptop's sleepy. Xavier, time to floss, says the jury.
No, not in this room.
Or
planet.
You've got flossing space.
I will never.
Time to floss. That's right. Get that little bit of cotton between your teeth and go wiggy, 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 wiggy.
Wiggy, 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 wiggy.
Oh, that's a phrase.
Honestly, I've been watching all the Eurovision acts, as he well knows, and I've been trying very hard to talk to him about it without saying anything about it because he doesn't want spoilers. One of the acts, who shall not be named, country or name of artist or name of song, even if I could pronounce it, their act does include a dance routine that is in the same vein as sort of like Gangnam Style, or Arena, or whatever. Eye-catching enough to be enjoyable to watch, but simple enough to learn. So would anyone like a preview of that?
You've asked the jury if they want a dancey preview.
What country is this, as they say?
I shall DM it to you because I'm very hard to not things.
And the jury says, yes, please dance.
Oh my god, the Irish entry. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at this entry this year. Grown on me very slightly.
If it's a scandalous country, I am more curious. No, there's nothing scandalous, it's just avoiding spoilers.
San Marino? That's different. Okay.
But
Yeah, I
Justin,
actually like the movie
you have
this
been
year.
asked to dance.
Okay, I shall do the dance without the music.
I've just seen the UK singer.
You keep going in a loop like this.
Okay, that's what you're getting. Oh, he's still going. No, he's done it. Good.
Get the gist?
Yep.
I guess, well,
That does it.
do you really call that singing or just saying?
Yeah, just kind of muttering a somewhat off-tune tune. Kornowski says, is that how the song goes? Boop, boop, boop. No.
Okay, we are not gonna win this year. I have just seen who the guy is for the UK.
I can't remember the leak, because... What was the poker for leak spin? The...
Leak spin?
Yeah. 11 poker, that was it.
Yeah.
That was the noise I was making.
Yes.
Well, my favourite this year, I'm allowed to say which my favourite I think is Switzerland. They're my favourite this year. If you want to look at the Swiss act in your own time, you're welcome to.
Southfall's putting spoilery links in, which I won't be observing. Cosmic Sinks will do better than last year.
The odds do look like they're even. I'm not a fan of this song myself, but they do look like they're at least middle board, shall we say.
And when is this first semi-final?
Off the top of my head, I want to say 7th of May.
I say it's usually kind of that weird space between early May and mid-May. The early mid-May time period.
Yeah.
Because Eurovision itself is normally, as we kind of get into the start of mid-May.
Also, the final is on the same day that Doctor Who premieres.
Oh, really?
Yes,
So it'll be Who then Eurovision?
pretty much.
Maybe, possibly.
Big Gay Saturday.
Which makes my partner annoyed because he hates Eurovision, but he wants to be here to watch Doctor Who. I have to suffer anyhow.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So 11th of May 2024, midnight release of the first 2 episodes on iPlayer and Disney Plus before they're both aired on BBC One later that day. That's the Doctor Who premiere for you.
Right, so just enter into the...
Put into the calendar, not sleeping on this day.
So...
Whether or not I decide to watch that at midnight all depends on when I got work the next day.
Well, that is a Saturday.
Yeah, Charleston works on Saturdays.
Yeah, I do shifts. There's a
So
nursing home.
is that then on? Are they then doing it on the Sunday?
Well, during the funeral, it was Doctor Who on Sunday. But they put it back to Saturdays because it was a weird idea.
Was a weird idea. They are not wrong, but that does bring us up to the end of the show.
And I agree, Cosmic. Let's bring that Sam Ryder, because Sam Ryder is bloody brilliant. I love that bit.
Vision. Yes. Is the 11th one of the days that you'll be down, Mr. Xavier?
Oh, this is advanced calendaring. So let me.
Yeah, it is.
We are currently in March.
Yep.
April.
Oh, currently April.
So
Yeah.
down, not down, not down, not no, not the moment.
So it's the 4th and the 18th. Your scheduled downage.
Yes. Things, of course, may be subject to change.
Indeed. Good. You're not on the 27th. That's useful. Cool. Oh, welcome, Douglas. Right, but yes, as I say, I think it is time for us to wrap things up and endeth the show, because it is now hit the top of the hour, as we are inclined to do. So May the 5th will eclipse those Eurovision dates, says Tajiri. May the 5th be with you. Or May the 4th be with you. And then Revenge of the 5th. And so, we have a good night, or goodbye, or what have you, from Xavier.
Good night, all.
Hey, good night from the Charleston.
Good night.
It's a good night from the Void, because everybody likes to see it. And it's a
Yay.
good night from myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us next week, where we'll be having more fun, more frolics, more shenanigans, more stuff, and probably some more Jackbox as well. But as Kornowski says, good night and thank you. Yay, the Void, 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 Void. And Drew's like, yay,
me.
Void. See, people like the Void. But yes, it is a good night from myself as well. And we will return the following Monday, which will be the 8th. I lose track of where we are in the week. Yeah, I think it's 8th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody will. But until then, he says, looking where his mouse cursor has gone. There it is. It's night-night, everybody. Night-night.
Night.